up there if you need them in the top box on the right.
You tried to utilize Maryland against
Hey,
fucking
Samantha,
Legion.
can I say one thing before I jump out?
What, Venom?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You
please.
did,
Mute
didn't
Jimmy
you?
for a second.
I got all that shit.
Jimmy,
What,
remember
Venom?
when
I
I made
can't
that
hear
list?
I got all the
of
shit that you
That's
guys
what I said.
did.
You got to mute them so I
I
can
gotta
say.
mute
You
them
remember
to
that,
hear
Jimmy? When
Okay. What, Venom?
All I want to say is
You guys kept bombarding me with all of this fucking shit.
What, Venom?
Jimmy, we made a
In the last
WhatsApp
little
group
bit,
dedicated
all
to
we've
taking
learned in
down
this
Legion
live,
for you.
everybody
Did you
in
not
this
remember
live is
that?
learning who Jimmy really is and who he was
I
this
remember
entire
you
time.
guys telling me all of your
That's it.
little dastardly plans. I remember that, and I remember being shocked by it. Yep.
Oh, you
Just
were?
remember that Jimmy
I
does not
do, and I have
represent
all of
Canada
those
in
things
any way,
recorded,
shape, or
Lindsay.
form,
So, like,
and you should go
the
back to
second-
the Slam Island.
the second they come knocking at my door, I am going to give them all of the information that I have about you, Lindsay.
Good. When am I getting arrested, Jimmy? Explain.
Oh, I don't know. I get you. If you do or not, I don't know. I have no
wait,
idea.
I thought I was getting contacted by Interpol, Jimmy. So am I getting contacted by them or am I not? Is my husband the
It's,
hacker or am I the
Samantha's.
hacker? I'm a little confused, Jimmy. Can you help clear
I
this
don't
up?
care who's the hacker, but like if they come knocking at my door, guess what? I'm singing like a canary.
Okay.
Jimmy!
Mhm.
Jimmy's
You
a
don't sound so
bird.
fucking confident
Jimmy's
right
a
now.
bird, and he's a proud
Yep.
bird. Right on, Jimmy.
100%. Lindsay, you should be shaking in your boots right now.
Can you tell that I'm shaking?
Yeah, I think you know what, your attitude and the way that you're approaching this conversation today doesn't seem like it
Approaching
was the other day.
conversation Because I'm not
Yeah, you're
calling
pretty
you
upset.
like you call other
You're
people.
pretty upset. You're big mad and you're worried and you're scared.
Oh, hold on real quick. Let's see how scared I am.
You're big mad and you're scared.
Hey, Rob.
You should be. You should be.
Did
You should
know
be
that I was
very
gonna
afraid.
Get contacted by Interpol?
Yeah,
you know I'm
you
gonna
think
get
that
arrested
Maryland?
any day
Do you think
now?
Maryland? Do you think that
Lindsay,
Maryland
take your
isn't
milkies.
going to provide
Oh,
all
Rob's
of the
super
things
scared.
to
Rob's
take?
scared.
Just like men.
I found out way after the fact what you motherfuckers did. Yo, don't sit there and pretend that you didn't go at Hatter and that you didn't go at Jeffrey March and you didn't do all the things and you didn't go at Rochelle and it isn't
videos
your
of me
group
making
chat that they're
videos on Jeffrey
referencing.
March.
Don't sit there for a second
Bro, I have
and
them
think
on
that
my
you weren't a
Instagram.
part of it and you're like,
Bro,
oh, Lorelai,
videos are
are
on
you
my
fucking Look at you
Bro.
now. Look at
me,
you.
what? Those videos are on my Instagram.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're gonna look good in stripes or orange. I promise that.
Really?
Jimmy,
Who's arresting me? Is it
Yeah,
Interpol?
yeah.
Is it-
I don't know.
this
Like,
person.
fuck,
I don't know
whoever
this
figures it
person.
out.
Okay.
You're gonna get sued. You might not get arrested, but you're gonna get sued, and your fucking
What the
5'4"
fuck is
husband's
wrong
gonna
with
be
all
real
you
sore at
children?
Look at the look on her face.
Are you having fun with this, Fancy?
Oh yeah, I fucking am. I'm the fancy
No, I
one
said
here.
Fancy, not Jimmy.
Here, I have
I'm
a
the fancy
question. I have a
one.
question. I have a
Samantha,
question.
there's 87 people in
I
here.
have a
Look at us
question.
go. It was just the two of us
I have a
before. It was
question.
so cute. Look at us.
What the fuck is wrong with all you little kids? What the fuck is? Don't you guys have hobbies?
No.
No.
Y'all need to stop acting like fuck.
Okay, Big
Unless you're
Daddy.
my
Thanks for
dad.
coming in and being the
Okay,
morality
Daddy.
police.
You're
Thanks,
gonna
buddy. I
tell me.
appreciate that.
Try to use your phone.
It's
Buy one
not
that's more
morality, you
updated,
guys. You act
Big
like
Daddy.
little fucking children. You're bickering like little fucking kids. Somebody has to be the fucking adult and tell you.
No, I have to
I'm
mute
going to tell you
buddy.
again, unless you're my
We don't
dad,
really care
my
what you
channel,
think,
and
Big
I'm
you
Daddy.
don't
not
get
a
to tell me
child.
what to do.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Fucking daddy.
So-
This is my panel. You can say hello when you get on
Thank you
somebody's
for
panel
being
for
so
one.
The
Sure.
look on
Oh,
Lindsay's
hello,
face says it
hello.
all.
Sorry
adults
about
who are
that.
acting
Yeah.
like children.
Hello. Yes, this is Big Daddy. Somebody's got to be the daddy with all the children.
Big Daddy
Come
needs
on,
a
you
milky.
guys, grow up.
Big Daddy needs a milky.
How, like, not Big Daddy coming in here and making all the people that don't like each other hate him
You
more.
don't know Big Daddy?
What the fuck?
No, I don't know who Big Daddy
I don't
is.
know Big Daddy.
Daddy's
Man, I don't give a fuck. Anybody can
I
hate me.
repeat,
I
Big
don't.
Daddy is not on the wall.
Big
You have his
Daddy.
name on your
fucking
wall. Is he
Fruit
part of it?
drop.
Children, like holy fucking.
Here's a big milky.
Change. Hey, Big
for
Daddy, let
Big
me
Daddy.
do you a favor.
Take
Let me
it
do you a
and
favor.
go.
Change the fucking channel then. Go away. Bye.
Yeah, Big Daddy, go away.
Yeah. I agree with
You
Jimmy on
guys
this
are
one.
all over
Bye.
TikTok acting like
W
children.
Jimmy.
You're all
fine
over
with it.
TikTok
So,
acting
like,
like
You
children,
guys,
blaming
try
each other,
Instagram.
suing
I
each
don't know.
other.
Excuse me,
Like,
Big
come on,
Daddy,
you
you don't
guys.
know me. Big Daddy, you don't know me. That's why I started
You
this
don't
live.
have
is
to
'cause
know
there's-
any of you. You're all over fucking TikTok. All you
Well,
children
that's
are.
called generalizing,
Oh my
sir.
God, we're all over
Well, that's
TikTok, guys.
called
We're all
Just grow up.
That's called generalizing, sir. And you are actually doing the same thing as we are. So,
No, I
Whoever's
just see it all
muting
over
me, stop
TikTok.
being
That's
such a
all.
fag.
Hey, look, my
It's not generalizing. It's see it all over TikTok.
Hey, look, my
You guys are on a
you
kid's
chose to come
app
to our
acting like
panel
children.
so you chose to come to my panel to bitch about it on this lovely Saturday
No, it's not
morning?
bitching. I'm just watching the fucking shit show, and
There's
you
no
guys
shit
should
show.
be
They're
embarrassed.
talking about shit that none of us
We should
know
be
about.
embarrassed. You should be embarrassed for not liking something so much and then still engaging.
Hey, look, I made it.
Exactly, Big Daddy. I don't think you're anybody's Big Daddy, to be honest. That might be a name
Right.
that somebody with short man syndrome uses. So bye.
What a weird flex. What a weird flex.
Hey, Big Daddy, look at this. It's my wall. This is my hobby.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Fancy, that's fucked up.
Bye,
Are you
Daddy.
doing it?
But
Bye,
I don't
Daddy.
complain. I just
No,
document
that's fucked
it.
up. Okay, yo, so Fancy Pants, Taylor Hope.
So, Jimmy.
I keep getting
That
muted.
you- Is that not
Big Daddy, where did
Okay.
Big Daddy go? Did you kick him off?
Yeah, it was time. So Fancy, what the fuck is going
Jimmy.
on behind you? Can you tell me?
It's my wall. It's my mind map.
Hey, Fancy, can you show me on that timeline when I'm going to get arrested? Do you have that up there yet?
You might get sued. I don't think you're gonna get arrested.
Okay, if I'm going to
I
get
think-
sued then. Can you show me on... Oh, is that where I'm going to get sued? Okay.
No.
Okay.
She's got it. You know she has it
and
there.
Jimmy, I would just like you to know that you're not on the wall yet because I just don't know quite where you fit yet. But you'd
Really?
be like here somewhere at the
I'm okay
beginning,
with that.
early
He
days.
says he's so happy about that, Fancy.
I'm
He is
okay with
so
that.
This is
happy.
kind of cool.
Can we let Betty up?
So we have the
I
turf.
want you 'cause
Lindsay,
of
you're
how
kind
you
of
guys
over
treated
here.
me on her panel. Lindsay.
Bring up the
Yeah.
Welsh whore.
Betty.
There we are.
We have this. This is more of like group chat. Okay.
Oh, yeah. People are really obsessed over our group chat. Yep.
Which was the
Yeah,
Terps,
well, that's probably
which
what's going to
included
bring you down because I'm
her.
pretty sure like the audio that
Her.
was put on CBC
Can you shut up
was
for a
from
minute?
that.
I'm trying to explain this.
What audio?
No, but the
You asked.
audio that was put on CBC was from your group chat.
Listen,
That Sarah sent
James,
us?
you asked for this.
That was between
So
Sarah
Sarah
and Caroline.
very relevant. So where you get
Oh,
sued?
hold on, shut up, Betty. For
This
once,
looks like a suing issue.
Hey, Jax.
Oh, Zena, welcome. I was finally able to connect you.
Is no.
And for those of you that were
Zena.
confused about Newfie Bill, I just want you to know that like this is connected to nothing. It's now connected to Envy, which is now connected to Zena, which is now connected to People Watcher, which is now
yeah.
connected to Puma Beaver Hatter. Nice news article, group chat. You mentioned one of these guys, Lindsay?
which one?
Yeah, Johnny. Johnny's one of the people.
Cool. So he's on the right side of
harassing,
my
going after
strings,
Uma.
which will be good.
Wait, so there's a left side and the right side of the strings? How's this
No.
work?
No.
Is that shaver boosh? Go
This
back.
is my
pan
mind.
to
I'm
the
not
right.
here to explain it to you.
Wait, pan to the right
This
for a
is
second.
Shaver Boosh because there's some sort of a issue with this stuff and blitz and doses and troll accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fixed it, doses.
There's
Patricia's
doses.
on there, Lisa Bella's on there. Why? I don't know. They just seem problematic. This happened at your place, eh?
Which one? My place? Jeff, Red, yeah. Yeah, I was sleeping.
Yeah, cool. Nova Scotia protest. There's the pig man.
Lori.
Connected.
Yeah, okay.
All that. Valicia, our girl. We love her.
Uh-huh.
James Sowery went to jail once. That was cool. These guys might be next. I don't know.
James did.
Wait, who's James?
So, I'm on the wall. Sammy's on the wall. Hateful Eight's on the wall. Congratulations, Rob. Josh left the app. Good times. leads to a mess, doesn't it? TikTok scientist, Isaac, they showed up over here independently.
This is like your version of Wee King's photo or painting of us, right?
Well, this is just how I connect the dots in my mind. It has nothing to do with anything, but interpret it as you want. These are just timeline
Are you using, when you're attaching these things, are you putting like thumbtacks into the...
Jimmy, I'm assuming that CISA says something much similar to that
using
on the...
sticky tack, you idiot.
And I'm assuming CISA has something that looks quite similar to that.
Samantha,
You can unmute yourself now, sir.
Look it, you made it.
Oh my God, with the
Nino
muting.
made it. Good times. SL, I
So
just
you
don't
can
really
shut
like
the
you.
fuck up for once.
Sonia's on... What the fuck is Sonia on the wall?
I don't know. Backwoods told me put her on the wall right now, so I did.
I don't even know who's that.
I believe
I don't
that
know.
hands down.
It's
I
SL.
believe that hands down. She's trouble behind there. That's a good call.
I didn't know where to put her, so
I
I
don't
just
think
stuck
Sonia
her.
should be on the... She just
I don't
like...
think
So
this is
you
your
randomly... Wait,
wall
so
to
you
have
randomly just
any
placed a
merit
person on the
on.
wall?
Do I,
No,
Jimmy?
they
Is this your
probably seen
wall?
her attacking me all of a
Like,
sudden
cry
in
about it.
backwards and everything.
Facts.
Jimmy, why are you
Activating
fighting
and
so hard?
reactivating.
Sonia is
Jimmy,
so
why are you
pissed.
fighting so hard for Sonia? Because I know she does a lot of dirty work behind the scenes. Somebody who was as cruel as she was to me.
Okay. Can you tell me what kind of dirty work she does behind
somebody
the
who
scenes?
is as cruel as Sonia was to me, like to a perfect
As
stranger,
cruel
is
as
not
Sonia
off this
was.
app.
She's a very
They are not
loving,
off this
considerate, intelligent,
oh my God.
beautiful
You're drunk,
person.
though. You can't tell a
I'm
nice
drunk?
person from a bad person in your asshole from your mouth.
Says you.
Look, Jimmy, Backwoods versus
Says
Jimmy.
you.
Captain Cookie, Clay 2-4. I like this little triangle. It's a good one.
Oh my God.
Leads to
One
Backwoods
day-
burning his
I
rebel
have a
flag.
feeling that
And
one
then
day
you guys letting bygones
criminologists
be
are going to
bygones, but you don't
study
seem to
this.
have let that go. Oh, look,
I think
Charmander.
somebody... Lindsay, what's your honest opinion on this?
Christmas Crew and the problem. Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, any more questions?
Yeah, my question is Lindsay, what are your honest opinions on this?
On what, the wall or every? I don't even know half those people. I find the wall fascinating. Like, is that
How
something
so?
I'm going to put together? No, I usually use paper, but I mean, I find it fascinating. I mean, if that's how she wants to put everything together.
It's a constant reminder to her psychosis and neurosis is what it is. It's her absolute...
Psychosis
No,
here,
Oscar,
dear.
not
Can
at all.
You're
yeah,
the
it's a
only
constant reminder to her
intoxicated one on the
psychosis,
panel,
her neurosis, her absolute inability to deal with
Absolute
reality.
psychosis. Somebody call my doctor.
Yes, she's a child.
Well, I mean, what's the difference between
I
being
do
on a
feel like
live
I'm in a
for hours
twilight
at a
zone, so
time,
maybe.
drinking until you're passing out versus
Med
spending
check.
time doing a
Give me some blood work.
So what?
Maybe I'll call.
So what? Who
So
cares?
what? Well, I'm just asking. I mean, some people spend their time on lives drinking
Oh, look
until
at
they
this,
pass
Sonia
out.
showed up just like
And
that.
Nancy's
Sonia
over there
Shearer.
making a wall.
Sorry, Lindsay, but I don't. You and Betty don't do well on your panels. I'm not really appreciating like talking over me because Slick's here now, dear old Sonia. So why don't you come on up?
Let's
and
let
tell us
Sonia
about
up.
how she's
Let's
a
let
great
Sonia up
Yeah,
then.
drop
person.
I
Jimmy
didn't
for
realize
Sonia.
that
Let's go.
my sentence was interrupting the beginning of yours. My bad.
Oh, why don't we let Sonia up?
Tell her to request the old hag.
Hi, Venom.
Hello,
calling
Betty.
You're calling Sonia an old hag?
I don't.
Oh,
I
well,
am
it's like you
because of
keep
how
calling
she
people
treated
cunts
me.
there, Jimmy.
I'm calling her that because of how she treated me, and now she's disappeared. Like I haven't seen her for 2 months, and random, boom, here she is. Like sketch. That's sus. We call that sus in my world.
What do you call
I
it?
actually like Nancy's wall. It's very entertaining.
Of course you do. You're in the island of misfit toys. You have
That's
to like
right, I am. That's right, I am, Jimmy.
the rejects.
Isle of Misfits.
That's right.
Hey, we're good
This
over
is
here.
so hold
I'd
on a
rather
minute.
be
Hold
a
on a minute.
reject, Jimmy,
It's
than to
sus
be
that
on
you're
the,
talking
on the
about me
side
when
of the
I've been
fence you're
offline
on.
for 2 months and I
Disgusting.
just came back on. That's sus that I'm here, or it's sus that you're talking about me, pegging me on a fucking weird ass wall of intimate detail and obsession.
Yeah.
Some
You're
fucking
dumb.
wacko
Like, you
who has
guys
nothing
make
better
it
to
so
do with her fucking life
obvious. It's
than thumbtack the
crazy.
shit out of her rental
Crazy.
property. You're gonna get in shit for that.
No, she isn't. He is not going to have getting shit for have sticky notes on her wall.
Well, she's
Believe us.
fantastic. You know, that's
Believe me,
damn.
lots of addicts do that. That's how they recover with sticky notes, just like her
Oh,
bad
good,
Nancy's little
good.
thing.
How are
She
you
goes
there?
to recovery with sticky
Samantha?
notes, Sonia. Wake up.
Yeah, stalking people on TikTok. That's how you spend your time. But I mean,
This
to each
isn't
their own.
stalking
I hang
anybody
out
on
with my
TikTok.
children and my
Sonia,
husband,
Sonia,
but I mean, that's just me.
Sonia.
Because I had
Nancy
a
is
phone
not
call with somebody
stalking
off
anybody.
that.
This is general news to the public.
Gen-
Public news.
Jimmy, general news.
It's general news.
See, that's the problem. If somebody hasn't seen a certain video, they don't know about it, so they'll deny it until they see it.
It's general news.
Once upon a time, Backwoods called me and he told me that he wants me to bring Burn Book back. And then he said, I love your wall. It's fucked up, but I think it's fucking fascinating.
Wait. Who said that?
Wait. Actually open your fucking ears or clean them, bud. I'm talking.
Right?
So
Yeah, well, I
then he
didn't hear
once
what you
said,
said.
after that, you know
Who did?
what? As a matter of
Who said
fact,
that?
put SL on the wall.
Who said
So I
that?
did.
Wait, who said that?
If you didn't hear me, watch the playback. My dog don't
Okay,
want me
can
to fucking
somebody
talk
else-
to you
can
no more.
somebody else tell me?
Backwards.
Oh, Backwoods said that. That guy.
He's a human, Jimmy. We all are. I don't know why you think that people are less than you when you're intoxicated.
When I'm
Well,
intoxicated,
he's the end all be all. He's the big dog of TikTok, right?
I'm a TikTok god.
Bingo.
The reason the sticky note
But
is
you've
because
already
it's
showed
on there on the
everybody,
fly.
and you just claimed it that you're the biggest
And the
dog of
reason
TikTok.
you're in the middle of nowhere is because
means-
I don't know where you
That
fit
means that
yet.
if you're the big dog, that means that Miles and Rob are pieces of shit under your feet.
How do you
Congratulations.
steal books from a library with a library card that you take them out? It's so fucking funny. You guys are so dense.
Not
It's
returning them, babe.
ridiculous.
What is this?
How do you know my life? How do you know I didn't return them?
You're live while you bragged about it.
Yeah, I know. I brag about it all the time. What do you mean? When they have children porn in a library where 3-year-olds can access it? Yeah, you dumb bitch. Of course I'm going to take it out. Get your fucking
So then
head
why are you
on.
mad that
How do I
I'm
mute
watching
her?
that?
How do I mute
If
her?
you're proud of it, then don't be mad that you're
Sonia-
reaching the masses, babe.
Yeah, and don't talk like that on my panel. Learn some
Oh,
manners.
Samantha, like, I can talk whatever I
Learn
want.
some
You can kick me. I don't
manners.
care.
Oh, that's what you think, Sonia. No,
Lindsay,
I
have
don't
the
give people
lawyers-
like you a
Lindsay,
voice on my
Lindsay,
panel.
have the lawyers
Sorry.
contacted you or Betty
If you
yet?
don't want people
I don't
knowing
know, have they?
what you're doing
I'm asking.
in your life,
They-
don't talk
I don't know
about it
if they know
publicly.
everything. I don't know.
I'm
Have they?
an open book.
That's why you guys speculate about mine so much, because I keep my shit to myself.
I don't
You'll find
speculate on
out
anything
sooner
you
or
do.
later, Jimmy. You'll
Lindsay,
find
is the
out sooner or
reason
later.
is the reason why you're being so aloof right now because you're concerned.
Yep, I'm super concerned. As you can tell, I'm taking.
Oh, he's got no idea, has he, Lindsay? It's fucking great.
No, he doesn't.
Jimmy, I do have one question because I need to drop soon. Just one question for you. Do you know when you have? Do you know when you have your yearly bath? Does Vic pull out nips and dimps from your beard? Just a quick question. Just during your yearly bath, does Vic pull? Yeah. How immature are you? You're really immature, aren't you? Look, that's what. Do you know what? This is one of the reasons why we stay silent, because you run your mouth and we screen record it and send it to the Unhinged Fringe, and then you guys play victim and cry about it. However, serious question though: Does Vic pull nips out of your beard and eat them like a chimp?
Oh my God.
Does she?
Everybody
I bet she
listens
does.
to the
And
OnlyFans
your dimps, and I bet your beard absolutely stinks of roll-ups. Dirty bastard.
Hey,
And your mate.
how many schmeckles did you get for your foot pick on OnlyFans?
Probably gives a better blowjob than your wife.
She doesn't have an OnlyFans for her feet.
Oh,
You use Betty's pictures when you are getting lazy blowjobs from Vic. Is that what happens?
This has nothing to do with me, Samantha. Why do you want me here? You can kick me.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
didn't
into
do
that.
Best thing
either.
about
I'm not
you guys
into that
in my
either.
life.
Betty,
I'm
is
not
Jimmy-
into that
is
either.
Jimmy
I've been
subscribed to your
asking
Facebook?
I just
I don't know
noticed
if
something.
like she's funny for you guys and shit, but not for
I
me.
just noticed how similar Jimmy and Hillary Clinton are. Right spot on.
No, Benham, I want to talk because I'm a real person, and
Yeah.
I was on Betty's panel. You guys seen they muted me and booted me yesterday. You guys didn't let me have a fucking voice. You thought it was funny. You didn't like my opinions, and then you're gonna come up on my panel to attack somebody that you're against after you treated me like shit yesterday. Checkmate, honey.
Oh, poor Samantha.
Yes.
Aw,
We play
are you
chess,
sad?
not
Are you
checkers.
sad?
Thank you.
Are these your big fifis?
Go ahead, Benham.
You got your fifis out?
Well, I've noticed that when I've viewed videos of Hillary Clinton and a few other people in the deep state, they're talking exactly like Jimmy does. They like to deflect over the evil shit they do in the darkness and creating
Is that when you do your Bible studies?
White supremacist shit that you do when you go to do your thing with Captain Cookie. And you know why Captain Cookie removed me from Bible study, Jimmy? You want to know why? Because he listens to you so much that he's not really even being that Christian. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it.
Wait.
You are a white power, white supremacist piece of shit, and you're a disgusting representation to Canadians all over. You do not represent Canada, and yet you want to overtalk people because you know the truth is being spoken about you, and you get louder and louder because you hate it. And that's okay, buddy. I forgive you, Jimmy. I forgive the amount of hate you have for me, the shit you said about me. It's okay. I forgive you.
Highest God-fearing man. Thank you so much. What do I do with Captain Cookie, fool?
Hi, Samantha. It's me, Spotted.
Hi, I just
I got a ban on my other account because of.
He can't answer. He can't answer.
Good morning,
Spot
lady.
Turtle came in and
Good
saved him.
afternoon.
He doesn't have an answer for my question. He can't answer.
I have many answers, but I don't answer stupid questions.
No, you're just making things up.
No, that's exactly what you do.
No, you believe what you believe in, and you make things up and say them online, and nobody.
What I believe in has been proven, and I've already shared them. But because you don't see them, you don't understand.
That's something you two have in common is that you make things up and share them online.
Everybody, shut
You
up.
can drink all you want, but it dilutes your mind, and you don't think clearly. And you say a lot of dumb shit to people just to get a recruit, and it's disgusting. And when somebody calls it out, you like to get louder, so you deflect away from it. Classic Hillary Clinton move. Good job, Jimmy. Another Jared Fogle wannabe.
Is that what I'm doing?
Didn't you say you had to go do some things? Or are you just going to spend all day getting drunker and drunker on the app?
Who's doing that?
Anyway, I got a life. I got to go do shit. So, Jimmy,
where am I?
Oh, okay, go take a jog. I know you're running right now. You have no important things to say, and you're just a liar, son.
Oh, Jimmy, that just sounds so lame. Like he's gone and you're talking. That's what you guys do to me. And it's such a joke. Like I'll leave or you boot me and mute me. And then my name's spewing out of your panel for like 15 fucking minutes about who I am.
Is that what happens?
So it's the same shit. Like it's got to stop. Act like adults. Otherwise, nobody's going to take you seriously if you don't.
You're at the children's table for a reason, Samantha.
I'm not at the children's table. This is the first live you've seen me run. I could have ran this live. I could have ran this live.
Samantha's doing the best she's done in a long time. Thank you very much.
And you're doing a fabulous job, Samantha. Like, look at the numbers. That's great. If numbers matter, you're doing great.
I'm telling you children to stop
The numbers, the poise, the control. Consider me impressed. Literally.
I'm very agreed, Fancy. 100%.
Fantastic,
Samantha.
Thank you.
That's weird.
You know, I'm so happy that some of us are now doing lives where people can actually have a voice and not be spoken over or blocked or muted or lied about and mocked and not giving people an opportunity. So I really appreciate this, Samantha.
That's what the island of misfit toys affords people.
But you're here, so you must be one of us.
Exactly. Why are you here, Jimmy?
Why am I here? Because y'all motherfuckers are fucked up.
Okay.
That's
I think it's more that you're desperate for some kind of attention because people have been
desperate for attention.
No, well, you know, people have been getting sick of your nonsense. So your gang of you know.
Oh yeah.
I may love Donald Trump, but I'm definitely not like you.
You and your friends are getting sick of my
Island of misfit toys. You're like a gang of abominable snowmen.
A gang of an above.
The Bonhomme de Carnaval. The Bonhomme de Carnaval. At least he was cute.
Yeah, you really got me there.
Oh yeah, you really got me there. I got you earlier when I talked about.
Yeah, the only thing that you got is my effigy.
Your name not on my wall. That's what I got. Your name not on my wall.
It's my effigy in your head while you flick your bean.
That's really respectful to your wife.
Wow, Jimmy, and I'm going to bring that up because I thought that was entertaining last night. How Aminal was talking.
If that is the case, I want Victoria to know that yes, I think about your husband so fucking much it should make you uncomfortably, sexually so uncomfortably. It is so interfering with your marriage, sweetheart. Know that.
I would fathom to guess that Jimmy has thoughts of you sometimes when he's with his wife.
That is disgusting.
Right? Makes me want to vomit.
Well, okay, all of this is like offside.
It's very weird that it always goes to that.
It's kind of creeping me out last night because my phone's getting hot.
You've always wanted me, and you're just upset.
Who does? Who wants you? Who wants you?
Nancy does. She's always happy.
Damn.
That's why she's so mad at me, because she can't have me.
Oh, I'm so mad at you for that.
Jimmy.
That's why.
I bet you.
Yes, Jimmy, I think about you when I flick the bean because I like to think about people who burn crosses at campgrounds.
Do you like heavier or skinnier? Which one do you want?
Anyways, I
gets
think
me?
Interpol is at my
White
door, so I might be getting arrested right now. But so I'm gonna bounce. Yeah, I think Interpol's at my door. Bye, guys.
I doubt it, Lindsay. I doubt it, Lindsay. Don't play into that shit. Jimmy, like when you say stupid stuff like that, nobody can take you seriously.
Yeah. So what? Kara likes me. Kara wants me. She just said it in the chat. What's up, Kara?
Samantha, someone named None Your Damn Business wants a box.
Read
That's
it back,
this girl
Kara.
here. I don't know her. This is a disclaimer. A disclaimer. She hasn't said hello yet, but I don't know her. Here she is.
Hi.
All women want me.
Hi, Nanya.
We all know who
Oh, I
Kara
recognize
is.
your
Over the
face.
K.
Okay, you know what? Shut your fucking mouth, Lucas.
K-A-R-A.
Shut your fucking.
Kara was the original OG member of the
Don't
clan.
mute Kara.
I don't
And
think
there
that
was-
woman knows how
that
to
was
behave
Jimmy.
properly.
No,
She is with-
absolutely not.
Kara's
Bring her
tied
back
with
up,
Jimmy
right?
as the OG dissonant
At
crew.
least buy you dinner first or send
She
you
was
galaxy.
removed
You
from
bring
Bible
Kara
study
back up
because
right
she's.
now.
And
That
when
was
Mindy
really
had
weird. I
her
let somebody
camping
on my
trip, I'm going to
channel
finally
like
tell
that.
the truth.
She talked like what?
Yeah, bring
When
Kara
they
back.
had their camping trip, Kara
No, you're
decided
not
to
getting
take
back
somebody's
up here.
daughter into a trailer rather than go and get what the mother
You
needed
shut up,
and bring it
Venom,
out.
until she comes up.
I don't care, Jimmy. You lie, she lies, that whole crew lies. And she's
I
part
don't
of
know
that
who she
crew.
is, Jimmy.
And you always have
Can I
been.
talk?
Bring her
Yes.
back
Do
up right now. Bring her back up right now.
Jimmy,
She's not
Jimmy,
happy.
oh.
Listen, Kara's not happy with me right now.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Jimmy, I just muted you. I'm going to do the same to you, Venom, in a second.
Yep.
Can I speak? I don't know the woman. And if you want her up here to debate, she needs to learn some manners because she immediately hopped up here hot as blue balls. And I don't know.
Absolutely
Okay.
not. You bring her back
She
up.
sent
She
her
has
heart me.
something to
She
say,
sent
and
her
I
heart me. I
really
think she wants forgiveness, Samantha. I think maybe
care
give her
about-
one more chance.
I care about what Kara has to say and what Kara has to think, and I
One
want,
word. She can't talk
I
like
want to
that.
hear
Don't
what Kara
talk
has
like
to
that.
say.
This isn't a
Kara rightfully called me out.
Kara, before we get started, like, don't, okay? We're not like mean girls. We
My
can't.
wife.
We can't
Shut up.
fight.
This is
We
my
can't
wife.
fight
I'm a
people for our
TikTok god.
phones.
I'm
Shut
not. I'm just, I did say hi to you. You said, hi, welcome in. And I said, hi. But, Clown down here was talking over me repeatedly because that's what he
Why
does.
are you calling Venom a clown? That's what I mean. That's
Because
vulgar.
Venom is a clown.
No,
He
I
just
don't
lied
know
to you.
I don't know you. That's
Okay, hold
vulgar.
on.
You're
You
coming
just-
into my space and you're attacking a friend of mine. Like, what do you want from me?
You were here for 3 seconds. How could he have repeatedly cut you off? Miss Nunva, why don't you just introduce yourself and...
Hi, my name is Kara, and everything that Lucas was just spilling about some camping trip about me was not true. He's nothing but a liar, and I will back Jason, the pastor, with everything in me. Jason kicked him out because of the demonic entity bullshit that he fucking
Incorrect.
believes in. No, it's not incorrect. I heard it
Yes,
right out
it
of
is
Jason's
incorrect.
own mouth. I would
Kara,
believe
I'm
Jason,
invested in both
who
sides
is
of
a
this
you were
pastor.
removed
Jason, I'm sorry.
because of
Lucas,
your
I'm pretty
satanic
sure
ways
I
with
wasn't
them
done
guys.
talking. Lucas, I wasn't done talking.
I'm not
You do this to
denying
me
I was
all the
removed. I'll tell you
time.
why.
All the time. You don't ever let me finish. Jason kicked you out on
I know.
purpose. There's a reason why you got
I
kicked out of
know.
a Bible study group.
Yes.
Bible study. You got kicked out because
Yes.
of your imaginary, what you think in your
Imaginary
head
that was
you believe
proven,
is
yes.
true. It's not true. Nothing you have
Yes,
ever
it
put
is true.
out
You don't
or
see it
ever
because you have no
said
faith.
has ever been
And
true.
Jason admitted he
Well,
had no
first and
faith.
foremost, I'm taking over
Now you
again.
brought it
I'm
up.
taking over again because what business is it of you, of yours, what he does like that? That's not your business. And you judging him just is hypocritical as shitballs. Oh, you're muted, dear. So you'll have to take that food out of your mouth and unmute.
This mute button thing, like, we're all adults here. I'm sorry.
very interested in the original freedom camping story from both sides, so I would love to hear
the original.
all of them.
I'm the original.
Of course you are. Kara
Well,
was
Jimmy, you were the one that said that you guys lose a friend every single time there's a freedom camping event.
No,
and
I
I
didn't
think
say
that is fascinating.
No, you're mischaracterizing my statement.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You said
So,
first it was
okay,
Barb,
so, like-
then it was
so,
Darren.
like-
Who's it going to be next? And it's backwards. So I'm just really
That's not
interested
true.
in the original because I wasn't really paying attention then. I was
Right.
busy
So
doing
I
cult
wasn't-
shit.
I wasn't there, so the trip that Kara's talking about had a bunch of people.
So if you weren't there, maybe be quiet and let her speak.
That's why I'm not speaking on it.
That's why you're the only one speaking. So maybe
You're
just let her
silly.
speak.
You
And
silly
Venom, I would really
goose.
love to hear her opinion. And if you want to give me yours later, Venom, you know I'm always down to talk. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, she wants to hear all of the intricate
I
details.
really do. Thank you. And I'm just laying in bed right now. I'm not like, I'm just curious with my brain. I'll
When was the
put
last
this
time you
on
got
later.
out of bed? Wait, when was the last time you got out of bed? Are you like Brian Wilson?
Jimmy, you
walked down
fucking
the stairs
open a
and-
beer before you get out of bed, so don't
beer,
do it.
beer.
Beer before you even hit his...
beer. Oh, beer. Beer.
You should try pharmaceuticals instead of alcohol.
Beer. Kara, did you want to say something?
Sure. Which camping trip are they talking about?
I wonder.
Which camping trip? Because I've had a few with multiple different people, and I have had no issues except for the first one.
Well, what happened? What camping trips? Who's this? Like, to fill me in, what are the camping trips?
This is the very first TikTok group meetup with a bunch of Jimmy's friends.
I wasn't even on the app at that time.
Was it a diagolon?
Jimmy, let her talk.
Was it a diagolon?
Kara, I wasn't on the
No,
app
no,
at that
this
time.
is-
Can we just...
This is
clarify
like
that?
this is back from like legitimately 2021.
Might have been earlier.
No, it was either 2020 or 2021. I'm pretty sure it was 21 because no, maybe it was 20. It was
It was
July 1
2021.
weekend.
It would have been.
This group's really dug in, eh? This is.
And I
Wow. Maybe they
idea
are
how
a
to do
dangerous fringe minority. Maybe I think
Just
my
for a
Justy was
disclaimer.
right. I think
Shut up,
Justin
Samantha,
feels right.
for-
Oh,
can you
beautiful
give Kara some
Justin.
space to speak?
He's so beautiful,
Samantha?
that Justin.
Can you give Kara some space to
Just for a
speak?
disclaimer, I was the original fucking person attacked, not by Jimmy. Jimmy started into that group of people a couple years later than I did. Like, he got in just before the Freedom Convoy stuff, and that's when he got involved with the rest of them. But I'm talking the original, and I'll name them because I got no problem. They
Very proud
obviously.
dad.
Nancy, do you need this information?
I have a
Because I'm not
picture.
interested, but if you
picture.
need it.
I have a picture of every single person that was there, with the exception of 2 that weren't in the picture because
Okay,
T
good.
Greening left for a family reunion, and when the picture was taken, Darren from Alberta had already left.
Yep, that's true. And I've heard all the stories.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though, Jimmy. You only heard the stories.
Kara, have I
Everyone
ever
that
been
attacked
rude to
me,
you?
hold
Wait,
on. Everyone that
Kara.
attacked me from that group of people, never once, all the lies and the shit that was made up about me, not one time, except for 2 people, and I said that in my video. 2 people out of that entire group came to me and said, hey, like, what the fuck is going on? All I
Kara,
got
you
was some
always-
phone call from that
Kara-
fucking ass clown 75 till I die that said
Kara,
you
you've
aren't a
always
part of the
been-
group anymore, and then I was
You've
deleted
always-
and blocked from everybody. Not
I've
one
heard that.
person came to me.
You've always, Kara, you've always been kind to me, and I think I've reciprocated. And I think your video was justified. The things that you said, I have no problem with what you said. I agree with it. I had a, whatever. I had a Jimmy moment, we'll call it, where I just said some fucking off-color shit. I heard Dirty Max's message as well. And shout out to Scott. You guys aren't wrong. You're not lying. I'm not upset by what you said. I think it was adequate. I think your criticism was acute, and I took it to heart. So just so you know, I don't think you were lying. All right.
I wasn't lying. I've never lied.
I won't call you a liar about that shit. And maybe I need to hear that. The only reason why
he's trying to be nice to you so that you don't call him out for something. I'm just curious.
I did call him out.
That's what he does.
Yeah, but I did call him out in my video.
I love you, Turtle.
The response just feels really weird from Jimmy.
In
Like,
my
I feel like you were
video-
saying things and he's not
like,
addressing what
you
you're
know
saying.
You know why I'm saying this to Kara right now is because Kara's stuck up for my wife and Kara's stuck up for me multiple times.
Yeah, but I've also, that video called him out on his bullshit. He was doing bullshit. All of this fighting and nonsense is bullshit. We were all on the same side when everybody was going to fucking Ottawa to fight for this
a more
country.
descriptive word than bullshit.
But hold on a second. So, like, these people are afraid that they're not going to be my friends, and I'm going to immediately be mad at them and attack them and all this bullshit. But, like, they were right. So Scott was right. Kara was right. And they were right to say that shit to me. And I listened to them, and I heard it. It's because I have a thing called respect.
Tap the screen, everyone. Let's get her to 10,000.
I got a little thing called respect. And I know from like a lot of people in this chat, they don't understand these things.
Make me laugh.
So wait, when Kara says these things or Scott says these things, then I listen. And like, am I proud of the things that I say on this app all the time? No. Sometimes I regret things, but I do say the things, and I appreciate people like Kara because I know she's got love for us and she's stuck up for us. So like when a person that sticks up for me says these things, it holds a little bit more weight. That's all.
But it wouldn't have mattered who said it, Jimmy. I would have done the same thing. I would have called them out on it too. You can't body shame. You can't tell someone that they're faking hanging themselves. You got to consider where the source of information came from. And if it didn't come from the actual
honey, Jimmy will never change. He is always going to do that. And then
for me,
put people down for doing it.
But hold on, is it wrong for me to point out the truth? Maybe so. Is it unpalatable? Like, do people not like to hear those things? Probably.
People don't like to hear you say the same shit over and over and over again. Can you let her just fucking say her piece, man? Without fucking making it about you?
Kara, here comes the love bomb from Fancy Pants. She's trying to bring you into the
People
fold.
don't like me. This bitch don't like me. Do you understand that? She's cussed me out. She's blocked me. It's all of the fucking things, okay? It's not a big deal, Jimmy. Let her fucking speak her piece.
I've never actually spoken to you, Fancy. I don't know who you are. I've seen your name in lives, but generally
I just remember that you had a really big issue when Kurt Nickel was at that Chris Barber thing, and I was like, I don't know, saying red emojis, and you guys like lost it, and I was like, I just want to be here and watch the event. Can you guys just chill? And you were like, get her
okay, well, I defend
I was like,
Kurt
okay,
Nickel
Nanya, get out of here.
I defend Kurt Nickel to the death because I know him personally. Him and I have a really special bond with each other because of our dads, and it's complicated.
Man, Kurt Nickel is one of the sweetest men.
Jimmy, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Me and Nanya were talking, and it was none of your business. Let her speak.
Yeah, no, nobody really.
If I was Samantha, I would drop you so fucking fast because I am so sick of you being the center of attention in this life. Call me an egomaniac, but I'm literally sick of hearing you say the same shit every single day, minute, hour.
You're saying it out loud right now. It's your narcissism. That's your worst enemy.
Yes, give it to me. Feed
I'm
that
just
ego
going to
of mine,
remind you,
please,
Jimmy,
and
that
dying
half
for
an
it.
hour ago you proudly announced that you're going to be chirping, singing like a bird, okay? And you're happy about that, so...
100%. I will. Yep.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
well, that says a lot.
Okay, great.
Let me say something. Let me finish,
so
please.
Perfect. So
no,
wait,
I'm
let's
going
get
to
back to
finish
that.
because you've made a lot of judgments on me. And I'm going to judge you for that, Jimmy. That's something that I will judge you for. You can unmute yourself now.
Everyone on this app has to remember it is just an app.
I don't care to know you, Samantha.
It's
I don't care.
not about knowing me, Jimmy. You said people make impressions, right? And you talk about me. I'm just telling you that's something. I've been honest with you. I see through you. I'm not trying to be mean. But
there's a reason why Lindsay had the look on her face today, and there's a reason why Lindsay ran.
I don't know, Lindsay. Quit trying to drag me into all kinds of bullshit. This is Samantha.
Shit, but like no, what you just brought up was something that involved her. And I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why she had the look on her face, and the reason why she ran, and the reason why Betty Boop isn't here
They
right now.
left because of me, Jimmy, not you. Okay, I gotta mute you again. They left because of me, actually. Okay, I hurt their fucking ego because they shunned me on their panel yesterday. They shunned me on their panel. So when I told them goodbye and stuff, Lindsay saved face for a couple minutes after Betty Boop got the boot, and Lindsay saved face and sat up here for a couple minutes, and then she went. It's about me, not you, Jimmy.
You don't have to mute me. By the way, I'm capable of having a conversation.
Yourself and shut the fuck up.
You need to be muted because you overtalked me. Fancy pants. Tell your hope. You did. I don't need to be muted. I'm capable of having a conversation. And yes, Kara, my friend Shane doesn't like you. I've advocated for you.
Oh my God, you were her best friend 5 minutes ago, and now you're about to attack her. Jesus, Jimmy.
No, I'm not. Are you fucking retarded? I fucking stood up.
Okay, you're done.
Kara.
I told you not to use that word. Come back after a timeout, Jimmy. Goodbye.
What?
Yeah. We don't use that word on TikTok, people. We have the ability to live broadcast. We do not use that word. Thank you very much.
Just so I'm aware, so I don't use it. What word?
Ban the R word.
RETARD. Okay, you
The
guys
other word
spell
that's
it.
special,
RETARD. We do not use that word on this panel.
Okay, that's fine.
And you can't say the other word where you say re and then TRAD because they consider it the same. It's dumb.
Jimmy wants to back up. What do you think, Fancy?
I say no to him. I say yes to hugging to me. I say no to you.
Venom?
Yes to my son, no to you.
It's that's your choice. I don't mind either.
I just think if Nanya has something that they want to say, like specifically addressed, I think they should have the ability to be able to do it.
If Kara wants to give the history of the true crew in that, I don't even know it.
I can show you a picture. I'm just waiting for my other phone to charge. I can show you everybody that was there.
This is news to
Everybody
me.
at the original camp group. Because it originally
plug
started.
it in and show it. Like plug it in.
It is.
It'll
It's
charge
charging right
like
now.
20 seconds and show. Like why wait?
Because I was waiting for it to have some sort of. I just plugged it in before I went outside. So.
Okay, well it'll work. That's how phones are. They're pretty quick.
Oh yeah, we're already at 15%. Here we go.
Not Samantha worried about the type of terminology and the words used in her live all of a sudden, like she's some sort of fucking pious.
Not in my live, Jimmy. I've been moderating panels like this since 2020. I'm not new to it. You guys just don't know me.
Oh, this is great. This is brilliant, Samantha. What you're doing is fucking brilliant.
The best part was Fancy's reaction to it. Like, just like fucking, can you like? I'm like, you're like the Grinch with like a cold
I
heart.
swear you must be in love with Fancy.
No.
You have to be. I've never. What, like, you say her name more than you say V's name.
What are you talking about? That's the most ridiculous thing that anybody's ever said ever in history.
Well, that's what my ears have heard.
Yeah, well, you're
What
not
I
quite
said
right.
earlier today was interesting.
You're not quite right. Like, we're literally, this is like when you go down to like Whitby Shores and like visit that family member that has to get institutionalized. That's what this
I'm the family that needs to be institutionalized. Okay, bud. You're just so much smarter than everybody else in the world.
This is like literally like, oh my God. This is one of the craziest things that I've ever experienced in my life.
Hey, can you give Kara the big screen so we can see this?
Yeah, let's. Oh, yeah. How do I do it,
Because
guys?
I've never seen this.
The best part about this for me is like you all being together. That's the craziest part.
Samantha, if you
I'm
click
up
on
by
her,
myself. Fancy doesn't even like me.
You people all, yeah. That's the best part. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how people get past their differences and progress. That's what liberals do. The conservatives stay stuck in their shit crying for years, and the liberals progress and move on. Go ahead.
Yeah, built on
I'm just
hate
trying to find the
and,
screen
rotating
rotate thing here.
built on hate. That's what you do.
Anyway, it's not working.
Top right corner.
Wait.
Doesn't it show the rotation? The little icon?
Yeah, it won't do it. It gives me some smart view bullshit, whatever. Clayton. That's my friend Brian. His wife Shay. That is Kim.
Yep. All the best people.
What up? That is Carm. This is the most venom fucking person on the one of the also venomous persons on this fucking app who's a fucking crackhead.
Is that Stormy?
That's Stormy. Daniel. Okay. 75. Kayla. Barb. Scott. His wife. Bird Proud Dad. His wife.
Proud.
My brain is farting. Someone help me. Gerald. Too. Lorelai.
Good picture. Oh, that looks fun.
Corey and myself.
Sorry.
I found the campsite. Everybody showed up.
Who's the guy in the bottom corner on the right? I didn't see him with the dog.
Oh, sorry. Dirty Max.
Oh, okay.
That is the original TikTok group meetup right there. And every fucking one of them, except for Kayla, removed me as their friend because of this fucking piece of shit right here.
What did that piece of
shit? They all made lies about me. They all told stories. They told Darren from Alberta that it was only me that didn't want him there, even though we had a fucking Zoom call with all of these major fucking people like Kim and Greening and Scott, and she wasn't a part of it. She just magically showed up with fucking 75. I didn't even know who she was. She wasn't even a part of our chats. And that would be Lorelai. But they all made lies up about me because I stood up against Stormy. Why? Here, let me show you. She wrecked my house. She wrecked my furniture. She left garbage. She destroyed walls. She wrecked my couch.
Was she staying at your place when this happened?
Stormy was staying at my house.
Oh, okay.
She left stains on my carpet. She wrecked. There's a fucking hole in my wall. Dirt, scratch marks everywhere. Because I threw her out. She destroyed my pillowcases with her fucking disgusting. She'd put holes in the vents that are in the floor. That's one of my fucking towels from her hair dye. That's the amount of garbage she left in my house.
Talking about Stormy right now?
Yeah, this is exactly what Stormy did to that. And then I lost my damage deposit because of it. She destroyed, like, again, pillowcases. Destroyed them. She wrecked a fucking pot of mine. Like, burnt it. She scorched it.
Please. Kara.
And when I stood up for myself, 1 second. That's when everybody attacked me. And then from there, I was the fucking pariah of the group. And then it just spread. Anybody I tried to talk to, it just went farther and farther down the line. And that's why I pretty much went off that for the most part and just stuck to a small group of people that I talked to. And then I got hooked up with, unfortunately, Lucas. And then he hooked me up with Jason. And then from there, my life has been a million times better because I never got involved in any of the shit. Every time they attacked somebody, I didn't say anything. And I was like, oh, well, at least I'm not the only one. Oh, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And it gets to the point when you look at the shit that is happening on this app, it makes you sick to your stomach. Because at one point, we were all on the same freaking side. We all wanted to like I said in my video, take it to the man. Like we wanted to get rid of Trudeau. We wanted to fight for this country. And now anybody ever wants to do is just fight each other.
Yeah, well, I wasn't there for
stop.
that.
There should be no, I'm not, hold on, Jimmy. Like there should be no body shaming. There should be no attacking each other over the most pettiest bullshit. He said this, she said that, they did this. Like, we're not in fucking high school. We're supposed to be adults. I'm 46 fucking years old. And to still continuously see this shit from people who I had, like I said in my video, and I don't care if anybody else watches it, I did have much love and respect for Clayton. But scrolling somebody that I know was in his live, and I literally listened to him fat shame and talk shit so badly about another person. And that's not the fucking Clayton I met. Clayton I met was like one of the most down-to-earth, genuine human fucking beings. And now he's turned into this vile, spitting, toxic person. For what? What is the point of fighting? Like, I don't.
It's what happens when you meet people you don't know very well, your freedom family, right? You accept them so immediately without getting to know a true person.
No, you're mischaracterizing the argument. And Fancy, look, be cognizant of this, Kara. She's here like a ravenous beast.
Can I have $1 for every time Jimmy says fancy?
Yeah, you probably need
rich before the How many roses equals $1?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, why don't you just go hang out on the street corner, Samantha? That's probably where you got.
For every video, okay, but that kind of talk.
Okay, let me speak for myself. I'll speak for myself. Like, Jimmy, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I've never sold my ass. I'm not going to start now because you told me. It's not going to make it true because you said it. But I will go down on the streets and hand out food probably today. To the homeless addicts, the ones that are on the streets, the addicts that are on the streets, Jimmy, they're not still lucky to have their home like you. But you might be one of those addicts one day, Jimmy. Jimmy,
she's
talking. One of those
addicts, sadly.
You might be, Jimmy.
Yeah, that might be me. Yeah, sure.
You might be. You're well on your way. Like you're wasted at noon every day, so you're well on your way.
Jimmy, I'd be kind enough to give you a
Jimmy and Shane are better than all of us.
Go to the park and talk your shit down there when you're homeless.
That sounds like it. I must just be so out of control managing my household. Yeah, I must be.
But what possesses a grown-ass man to say to me, "Oh, go sell your ass"? Like, and then look for credibility on a statement like that.
Kara, you might not agree with everything.
He's slurring, you guys. Pardon my guest, Jimmy. He's slurring.
I think you're righteous in your indignation. Yes, and I think your criticisms are valid, Kara, and I listen to every single one of them because I care about what you think. On the other hand, I don't care about what any of these other people think. Because, Kara, I know that what you went through.
Kara,
and I know
don't fall for it. He needs.
Who are the other people? How many other people in this? How many other people watching Jimmy right now just got told he doesn't really care about you. He only cares about this one this time. Right? He doesn't care about it anymore.
Fall for the kindness.
How many people are here just because I'm here? Nobody cares what you do.
How the numbers stay.
They're here because they
I
care
didn't
what
start
I
this for you to come along, Jimmy. I started it to talk to Fancy, actually, and you kind of the circus brought the crowd, you know, like
the lady that Kara was just talking about. Did she just come into the live storm?
Out of everybody on this panel, I care about what Kara has to think, and the rest of you can take a second seat to her.
Yes, you do. You just need.
Or is that somebody else?
Love you too.
You're falling for it, honey. It's called.
No, I love Jamie.
Jamie. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jamie Steppy just sent me a bunch of hard stuff. So.
Yeah, we all know what just happened there.
Like the kind of woman that falls for stuff too easily.
I'm not.
It's not stupid.
I listen.
Please don't.
I will
please don't
listen.
insult. Wait, please don't insult Kara's intelligence. Like, how dare you?
Where the fuck did you get an insult from that, you fucking moron?
I didn't take it as an insult, so it's okay.
If you're paying
That's why you are smarter than me. I believe that you can speak for yourself. You seem pretty smart.
Look at this. Look at the love bomb that's happening. You might better not. Be careful.
Might better not. Might better not. I'm evil. Might better not.
You might better not.
Might better not. I might
That's
just.
as close as you're ever going to get to Fancy. Look at that.
Samantha,
Yeah,
you're doing fantastic for your first live.
This is how they draw you in, Kara. Just be careful.
And nobody
like I
got
said,
me in.
so like
I
you can
pretty
ask
much
Scott. I'm sure.
run solo
So like I know that Scott's
the time.
video was
I
in
want to draw
response
you
to
into
your.
my
I know that
community
Scott's
because
video was in
I
response
hate
to your
standing
video.
alone.
I know
need a
that
group
Scott's
behind
video
me.
was in response to your video, right? And I
But wait,
liked your
you're
video,
lying.
and I liked Scott's video, and I took both of those concerns to heart. I listened to it, and I appreciated what you had to say, and I don't disagree with it. I don't disagree with it. I know I'm out of pocket. I know I say fucked up shit. I know all of these things, right? But like, it takes a good friend to call out a person, right? And I'm not gonna take that. And you guys both prefaced this video with like, I'm gonna lose followers or friends over this. No, I'm not that guy.
No, you already have.
You might be that girl though.
I said that. I started my video with like, you're not gonna like what I have to say, but I just don't care.
I didn't like it, but I listened to it, and there's portions that I agreed with.
I know you gave me a weird side eye face as an emoji, and I was like, well, Jimmy, I was gonna do a response to it, but I was gonna make you be like, look, dude, this is what you're doing.
You weren't wrong. You're not lying. Like, just because I don't like what you have to say
Hi,
doesn't
Billy. Gosh, you guys are so
weren't
rude.
right.
You just people come up and you don't even like stop. It's just weird.
Sorry.
Like there could be big elephants in the room, and Jimmy will just ignore them. Look at those yellow fingers. Get those in some bleach, would you?
Yellow finger. Oh,
Look at them. You just smoked your cigarette in front of me while I was talking, and they're fucking need to go in some bleach.
Are you the next Isaac? Are you going to beg for the
Maybe. Now I know what he was talking about. What the hell? All you got to do is dip them in a glass of bleach, Jimmy.
Everybody
Jimmy,
knows that Isaac was masquerading and pretending to be gay.
That is gross. You and Aminal putting judgments on me, and you look like that, and he behaves like this, and oh gosh, yeah.
Shit
I
around his
gotta
mouth.
pray. I gotta get off here and pray for this young alcoholic.
You ever look at his lips? He's got that ring of shit that he probably got from.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Listen, I'm going to pose you with this question: is this the route that you're going to go down with these people, or are we going to continue to have
These people?
These people?
Why are you here,
Jimmy?
what are you talking about? This is one panel that I started. Fancy come up. Like I was gonna talk to her, okay? You came along, and then the fucking crowd came, Jimmy, because you're the circus. You're like the fucking circus, and everybody's waiting to see how drunk you're gonna get today, and whether or not you're gonna fall off your stool.
So, like the stool part about shit, I would say he's at a 4.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay.
Look at him lie at all of us. He's lying to all of us right now because every single one of us has watched you. So how can you be credible, Jimmy? How are you credible? How are you credible?
This is so bizarre.
Why? It's not any more bizarre than Aminal's live last night talking about a 28-year-old package. He was talking about his package.
All right, Samantha. So, like,
none of you guys stood up and said, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Obsessed and like nonstop. It was like he wouldn't. Every time Isaac was saying something that was probably interesting to the others, he would just talk. Instead of doing a watch party, he just made it all about him, and like he was getting faster and faster in his talk. I'm like, wait, is he taking the fucking same pharmaceuticals that Isaac's taking? Because he's fucking losing his marbles, man.
Yeah, that's a disgrace. And anybody who's like backing that shit up, like get some balls, okay? I mean that wholeheartedly from my dad, from his grave.
Amen. My dad too. Like, we can't talk about, people's families and whatnot.
He plays racist card against Turtle. He plays that racist card against Turtle. So
Kara, are you paying attention?
The racist card against Turtle, using that he's so oppressed in this fucking country over Turtle, trying to step over Turtle. Like, if you know anything about Canada, you don't beat our Indigenous. They're trying to heal. And he knowingly is picking on one of our Indigenous, and people sit there and don't say nothing. Jimmy,
I don't know Turtle.
Just hang on a second. It says Jimmy's getting removed. Said to remove Jimmy. He said to remove Jimmy.
The universe.
I don't know who the other party
I'm
is.
spotted, Miss Nandva. It's me beside you. I'm spotted. I'm just in my other account.
Oh. Yeah, I even still, I've never seen you before, so I don't know.
Oh. Yes, Janet. Samantha is my sister. Samantha's definitely my sister. Sorry.
Wait, you're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Thank you, Turtle.
Yes, sir.
My FYP is generally filled with like puppies and kitties and recipes. So I try to avoid. I only go and see like on my friends, like the friends option, or who I'm following, like maybe once a day to see what's going on, and then I just go back to my puppies and my kitties and the.
While you're seeing what's going on here.
I 100% see everything that happens, but it's one of those. You got to take everything with a grain of salt. You got to have thick skin to be on this app. And some of the shit, like I called Jimmy out on my video, and I don't understand why everything has to lead into going that far into like with the fat shaming and the body shaming and like just the mob mentality that groups of people, and it's not just Jimmy's friends, there's a bunch of people on this app that have done it, and I've seen it, and it's like, why? Just because one person doesn't like somebody doesn't mean the rest of them doesn't mean have to, like, it happened to me, so I can see it from like a different perspective, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all very bizarre, and it's atrocious behavior that really just needs to stop. Like, we are all supposed to be on the same side. Are we not all like Canadians? Do we not all bleed blood? Do we not all suffer in this shit that we're dealing with our government right now? Some of us, like myself in Alberta, I mean, it's not horrible today, but like the smoke that we've been dealing with between the Jasper and the wildfires in Williams Lake, which I feel really shitty for, and Fort Nelson, and now like south of me there's what is that place called? It's just out by Calgary. Water Valley is on fire. Like, there are bigger things in this world to worry about than what other people think about you on this fucking app or what they say. Like,
well, so like I consider other people's thoughts about me when I respect them. If I don't respect people, then I don't consider those things, right? And you're right. You're absolutely right. We should be considerate about these things, but the divide and conquer narrative has happened, right? And we are all fighting and this and that and all the rest of the bullshit. And it's advantageous to people like Fancy Pants who are...
Jimmy, okay, one sec. You got a warning, so you have to deal with that yourself. That's why you had to get down, Jimmy. So you got to deal with that. And I need William to unmute and tell me it's you.
And I was in the middle of saying something.
Yeah, well, it's my panel, not yours, Jimmy.
It's her live. Hey, William, what's up?
Nothing, just saying hi. I'll mute. I'll let Captain Chaos.
Just wanted to make sure.
You're gonna threaten my wife again, bro?
Oh my God, Jimmy, shut up and let the man talk. Fuck's sakes.
It's okay.
The guy that threatened my wife. The guy that threatened my wife. Multiple
I
times.
never threatened your wife, and if your fucking wife stopped attacking other females on this app, no one's gonna be fucking voicing their opinion on how shitty of a fucking couple you guys are.
Attacked a female. So how did my wife attack a
I don't know. Go over that whole film that you have of your wife and her clan members going after fucking Miss Des back in 2022. Shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about? Why did you threaten my family with a gun?
Is all that drinking has gotten to your memory, no?
Has it? No, I remember very clearly.
Oh, it has, Jimmy.
Why did you threaten my family with a gun?
I never threatened your family because I don't own a gun.
He just admitted it when he said I never did it. He just did it now.
Just did. Yep.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Jimmy and Venom just agreed not too long ago, before William Wallace was in here, that the quote was, "Someone will show up at your house with a pew-pew." Jimmy is now saying to William Wallace, "You threatened my wife with a pew-pew."
Great.
That is what Venom is talking about, Jimmy.
So who said it?
I said it because you're fucking an observation, fucking Captain Obvious. You fucking.
After a couple of weeks of watching you threaten people,
Why did you say it? Why did you say?
Because You guys are a fucking bunch of dumb drunks who fucking attack people on a fucking daily. There's gonna be someone like Backwoods gonna fucking flip their fucking gasket one day and fucking instead of beating the fuck out of a fucking barbecue, gonna be at your fucking house because you're a fucking degenerate.
Thank you. Amen. And when I invited him to come to the park and talk this shit to First Nations people, he won't. When I tell Aminal to come talk this shit at the park, he won't, because they're just keyboard fucking warriors.
So you think that's
And the funny thing is, back when Fancy and Backwards had their issue, I told them
you know
both
what
in
I
the
would say that's
DM.
even more dangerous is because you're trying to cheer these people on.
As you try to overtalk people.
I
I
don't
told
think that's
Fancy and
what he's
Backwards leave it
doing,
alone and
Jimmy.
watch
I think
everybody
he's
else
just
make a mountain out of a
explaining
little
his
situation.
Not him
I
saying
don't think anyone is wishing this upon you or your family.
No.
It's more of like
this has
a,
gotta stop.
hey,
Like, I can't
people
be
are
seen on
crazy in
panels
this
like
world.
this. Hey, you guys,
Everybody's
everybody's gonna get muted. I can't be seen with people who are throwing this kind of talk around lightly. Like stop, 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 Jimmy, with the nonsense. Drink a glass of water first, Jimmy.
So, Kara, you're a female. If somebody says someone's going to show up at your house with a shotgun, what would you think?
Well, to be honest, Jimmy, I have a lot in my house.
Oh my God. Can you guys take that off the app?
It wouldn't affect me. Show up. Try to find me. I dare somebody to try to find me because I'm
I
not
think the difference between Jimmy and Kara is Kara would have enough IQ to notice how many lives have I been in, how many people have I pissed off, unlike Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
I delete and block for a reason. You cross a line.
Hey, William Wallace, was it you that drove past my old house in Brooklyn and took the photo, or was it Envy?
Brooklyn? The fuck? What year are we talking?
Just now.
Yeah. That's way too much fucking time that I don't have.
You're like 20 minutes away from my old house, so it
Who
wasn't.
gives a fuck? I could care less of what you fucking do at your fucking personal residence.
I mean, you already made the statement that
going to your house is out of my fucking way.
You already
Jimmy
made the
is the god of TikTok,
somebody's
right,
gonna
Jimmy?
show up in my house with a gun, right? And now there's photos of my old
I don't
house.
own a gun, you fucking degenerate.
Was that you?
Jimmy.
I think the beer
You're
says
asking a fucking question. That's on you because you're guilty conscience. You fucking halfwit.
Said no.
That's exactly what it is. The guilty conscience of how many people can I piss off in a week on
Was it
TikTok.
you? Yes or no? Or was it Envy?
Samantha, the gang of mass reporters are in here, just so you know. So, like, keep these people
Are
under
they? Because I'm not watching my phone. I'm only listening. So
No, I'm watching. That's why I'm letting you know. So, but yeah.
Okay.
You're doing great, Samantha. Fantastic.
Jimmy, no offense.
Was it you? Yes or no?
Why would I drive in fucking Brooklyn to take a picture of your fucking old house?
You can't say the word no.
I'm asking you a question. How logically
Yo, he won't fucking deny it.
I'm not denying it,
I'll
but
tell
I'm
you
asking you a
something,
question. How realistic is it if I don't fucking do it?
Man's thinking about you is very nil, but the amount of times our names have come out of your mouth and we're not in those lives is fucking astonishing. I told you before, Jimmy, you think your friends are your friends, Jimmy? They're not. They're the ones sending us the screen recordings of you saying our names. And all I do is repost the same shit so people can see how much you like to say our names. We don't care.
Why
We
wouldn't you
move
just say
on.
no? It wasn't me. Like I don't understand.
I go chamber like you, Jimmy. It doesn't matter.
He still won't say it. He still won't say it wasn't him.
Jimmy, I'm asking how stupid are you?
Was it you?
Jimmy, I'm asking you how stupid do I have to be to go to your old house?
Say no.
I'm asking you. I'm asking the question on how stupid do you think your audience is to believe your bullshit?
Fucking shit. Why won't he say no?
A lot of them are.
Because I'm asking you a question. How stupid do you think I am? Because obviously you think I'm just like the rest of your fucking
the answer to
followers.
that question. I just want a yes or no out of you.
No. Let Kara talk. She had her hand up for like the last 5 minutes because you don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a very patient person.
It was him. You did it. You did it. You drove past my old house and took a photo of some other person's house and posted it on the internet.
Jimmy,
they have children.
Jimmy, I need to actually want to go to your house.
They have children, and you're putting them at risk. What the fuck are you doing?
Holy shit, Jimmy. Your narrative just keeps going.
Jimmy, do I have to give you like a copy of the fucking GPS in the truck, or is that going to just stroke your fucking
Why
ego?
would you just say no then, if it wasn't you?
I'm asking you, how stupid are you to even fucking think I would waste my time on a piece of shit?
No.
Oh, Muffin. No. Are you getting all fucking offended now? Are you getting all fucking happy and
Milky's in the
triggered?
chat for Jimmy. Milky's in the chat. He actually needs water in between his beer.
Like I said before,
Milky's will do.
Jimmy's thrown a lot of paranoia around and infected a lot of people with the paranoia. Just let it go. Let it go.
You really shouldn't talk, Lucas. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's right, Karen. Want to talk about the paranoia? Let's get there.
Venom, it's
I
not.
mean, you started the conversation about Jason. Let's go to the whole story about Jason's faith. He told me in his truck while we were emptying out his gray thing in his trailer there, I wish I had the faith you had. And I'm like, holy crap, do I tell people about this? No, I didn't. I kept my mouth shut.
Gotta mute. Yeah, we're in Canada. We have the freedom to our own religion. We do not need to push it like that, and especially on social media. Thanks, Venom.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about religion. I was talking about a faith. It was an expression that he had for me, and I didn't know that. So when we did the baptism, I was told in my own heart that it didn't matter how much he had. It mattered how much I had when I went in that water. I was reassured of that, and I said, okay. I didn't really care. I went in, did my thing, came back out. He's echoing.
Yeah, he is. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want,
Anarchy. I don't know.
Let's just see. What do you want, bud? You don't like me, remember? You hate me? Okay, bye.
And I brought, what's his name? Matthew Tabernac with me to come down and do it because we were going to have a great weekend. Things happened. We went down there. It was a great time. We all got to know each other. Captain Cookie actually warned us what might happen, and he was accurate about the attacks that were going to come. I never thought anything of it. I thought, there's no way it was going to attack something like that. No way. And unfortunately, it started with Mama Laura, but it is what it is. Whatever. Later on, a few weeks later, in our Telegram thing, we were talking, and I heard a story. I didn't 100% believe it, but I don't know. And all I did was offer my perspective of somebody about Kara, which I didn't know about. And all I heard was her and her friend were doing this. I wasn't there, but my own perspective was, well, this is what I would do. And that's all it was.
So is her name Kara or Karen?
My name is Kara. C-A-R. C-A-R.
Well, Venom, that's not very nice to call her Karen.
I didn't say Karen. I said Kara.
You said Kara. But he likes to spell it with a K just to irritate me.
A little bit, yes.
Not on purpose.
Yes.
Venom, stop fucking irritating Kara.
It's sarcasm.
You're lying. I know you're lying because I heard you talking about the situation that you heard from one side. You only heard Mindy's side.
Bingo. I just admitted that. I just told you that. That's what I heard. But my perspective, what I said to her, was here's how I would have done it.
Venom, shut
Jimmy,
up.
nobody's talking to you.
He's
I'm
been
talking
nice
to Kara.
Jimmy. We get it.
Kara's
And I'm saying to Kara, is that's what I heard. She's saying the right thing. That I heard that. Did I believe it? No, because I don't know. I'm not there. All I know is this is what I would have done differently than what Kara and her friend did. But then it blew up, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Okay.
You lied in the beginning of this thing saying, I took the baby in the trailer.
That's what I heard.
That's wrong.
Okay.
Just like everybody else hears.
Oh, my God. I told my story.
We're all guilty of it all. We
Venom,
all heard something.
Let's let her fucking talk. She had her hand up for the last 10 fucking minutes.
Venom, you're just...
Whose hand is up? Say what? I'm not running a kindergarten class here, let's just say.
Nunya was just still trying to talk and Venom's interrupting.
That thing, that camp was going great, but Mindy was losing her shit on my friend, who is a mom. She practically took care of Mindy's kids, youngest ones, all weekend. And then on the Saturday, after we all got baptized, a bunch of them got drunk, including her two oldest boys and her two friends. I'm not going to get into the two friends because that's too long of a story. But her youngest, or the second youngest, I won't say the baby's name, but the 3-year-old at the time, or 2.5 or whatever she was still up at midnight and was severely attached to my friend. And when my friend saw that I was upset, I walked away from the fire. My friend followed me, and so did the child. And then when we walked back, Mindy and her husband walked out of their trailer because they weren't even around, and then started attacking my friend. You're going to need permission to take my child for a walk. Excuse me? I was right there. But they went after my friend, made her out to be a fucking monster, and that makes them hypocrites because in his eyes, you're not supposed to judge people like that, Lucas. And that's exactly what Mindy did. And that's why I made my video. And even JoJo commented on it. And
Mindy?
I deleted and blocked
Who's
her.
Mindy? I never heard that one before.
Mindy's
Oh, you don't.
for a long
time ago. It's really not important, but it was at the time.
She was a big fan of Venom, actually. I remember that.
Still is.
Actually,
as far as I
Jimmy.
know.
So what?
But they also have been removed from that Bible study group for a reason.
What's the reason, Carol? Please elaborate. You won't say it.
Sarah,
Tell us
why do
why.
you keep worrying about him getting kicked out of Bible study? Like,
No,
people
I
get
want her to
kicked-
explain it
Stop
because I'll tell the whole story. Go
No,
ahead,
it
Carol.
doesn't matter. People get kicked out of Bible study. They get kicked out of
No,
places.
no,
It
Samantha,
doesn't matter.
there's an interesting thing behind this that everybody needs to hear.
Well, first of all, I need to ask what Anarchy and Jack would like to add to this conversation. Because both of them have only ever crap talked me, so I don't know what you want.
I don't crap talk to you, so let's not do that. I'm sitting here looking fucking handsome. I'll be quiet now.
Well, we don't see your hands up.
Hey, Jack, you stunning, man. Your hair is always on fleek.
My hair is on point.
It's
always.
right there. Every time.
Every fucking time, man.
Every fucking time.
58 years old, all my own hair, all my own teeth. Oh my god.
Fucking go.
I'm like an
Don't
Adonis.
start.
Wait.
Now, jack up. Jack up. Now the accusation. Now the accusation.
So I'm going to
is
say my
yours,
piece
bro.
quick, Samantha, and I'm going to jump out, and then you guys can say whatever you want about me. So
Run.
So what Kara was saying was the reason I got bounced out is because a certain pastor doesn't want to go deep into the rabbit holes of Christianity and what the real truth is. I was exposing all of it.
Wait, so like you're
I
not
was exposing all of it.
Shut
the fuck up, Jimmy! Somebody else is talking, bro.
Yeah. Nobody
Please.
cares what you have to say. That's why I'm over talking.
Please, just stop.
I'm actually doing everybody a favor.
Everybody here is dumber because of you. Just stop.
Okay, that's the way it was.
That is
So the
true,
whole thing
Jimmy.
with Captain
That
Cookie
is
was I
true.
got deeper into stuff about faith, not religion, about faith. And he didn't like it because it was exposing too much and it wasn't his way. But you look at the pastors around the world, they're doing the same thing I'm doing, and he's not. And that's why Kara's shaking her head because, well, I don't want to believe in that. I don't care. We went deep into it. And Jimmy's still talking. Interesting what darkness
Listen,
does to
Jimmy
people.
can't get connected. This is on the real. Jimmy can't get connected to his God
That's what
because he's
demons do.
intoxicated all the time. So when you're intoxicated all the time, you
That's why
can't
we call it
connect
spirits.
properly. You cannot.
That's why we
connect
call it
properly.
spirits. He gets
You
intoxicated
absolutely
with
cannot
darkness.
get connected while under the influence.
Okay, can
And then
I
people
get
connected to him.
my 30 seconds here?
Anyway. Good luck to you there, Kara.
Bye.
And everybody
So
else.
I'm just here to call out a few people for.
Where did William go? Where did William go?
They
Is
both
that-
ran because they know they're full of shit.
Don't shit talk them. They're gone.
Okay, well, great. They
Why
ran
are
'cause
you
they're full of
muting
shit.
I haven't
Because you're
spoken.
annoying. I can do whatever I want. It's my panel. That's how you
What
treat
is
me when I
wrong
come
with you,
into yours.
Samantha?
This guy
Maybe-
hates me. Either he's
maybe-
here or he's in love with me. He has this love-hate thing with me, him and Jack beside
No,
him.
neither. But
Okay, tell us about it.
however, I am here to call out a few people for championing, not shit talking people for being addicted to substances, and all you guys can fucking do is keep talking shit about Jimmy and his alcohol. Like, grow the fuck up.
About people on
Grow
pharmaceutical
the-
medication.
He's getting
So what's the difference?
Grow the
Cyril,
fuck
I'm
up.
gonna mute him. Listen, no, don't sit here
Grow
and tell
the fuck up.
anybody. Wait 1 second here, guys. That dude is not going to come up here and say that I abuse addicts. I tease Jimmy, and that's all that I do with Jimmy because that's all I can do with Jimmy because I see that he is in addict, okay? And you can fuck right off if you think that's so horrible for me to do to Jimmy after you guys all sit around and take my inventory.
I don't.
Squat waffle. Now keep hiding behind the anarchy thing. When I go into his lives, he has 5 or 6 people on there that he treats me like shit too. You know how they say like everything what comes around you know how they say what comes around goes around, fellas? You know how they say that? What comes around goes around. Welcome to my live.
Exactly. You nailed it.
Fault that anybody else who touches alcohol becomes a slobby idiot, and I navigate the thing like a fucking albatross, flying over all of you, shitting with my little weight. I am a TikTok god. You have to recognize and believe these things.
Are you ever sober enough to drive?
With or without alcohol, Jimmy's a sloppy idiot. I think we can all agree on that. Now, Kara, would you like to say anything else?
The response you were looking for, Fancy Pants. Oh, I'm so sorry for your fucking sensitive proclivities.
Hold on, Jimmy. Just to finish, because he kept cutting me off. The reason I have such a distaste for Lucas is because he doesn't spill the whole truth all the time. It's always half truths, and I got receipts to prove it. And you can't preach his word and still I find him he's just a hypocrite.
Kira, you come up here to solve stuff with Jimmy. Now you're gonna lay into Venom. Like I don't like it because he's not here.
Oh,
and I don't know you, you know.
Me and Kara go back like high chairs, man. We never came at each other. She's never criticized me. And when the one time that she did, I listened.
No, I know, but I let you guys air your dirty laundry here and get over yourselves and your egos and whatever you had going on. And then now you think that the next thing you, and now you think you should move on to talking about Venom, which doesn't work for me. I'm just stating my opinion.
That's okay. You 100%. And I would have said it if he was still in here, but he dropped out and was cutting me off and over talking me.
Well, he's working, you guys. Like, let's not pretend he doesn't work. Let's not pretend he doesn't work.
I know, but I was waiting for the moment where he would just stop talking and let me finish what I was trying to say, and then it never happened, and then he bounced. So I was just finishing what I was saying. It's not like he can't hear me or
we get
whatever.
That, but it wasn't him interrupting as much as it was Jimmy, to be quite honest.
Well, both were interrupting 100%.
Jimmy, can't you see?
You do that a lot, Jimmy. I will call you on that.
Whatever.
Because
I'm great. I'm amazing. I'm great. I love myself.
That's good for you. As long as you love yourself, Jimmy, that's all that matters.
Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes people say things that made me think, and other times I just laugh.
Do we have any other questions about these camps and shit like that, or what? Because I'm about to flip this panel.
Ask away. I got
it. I'm asking Fancy for a wall. Not for you guys.
No, I think that was good information. I don't know. I've heard about a first freedom camping, and it's the freedom camping is just always like anarchy was like, how do I get on the wall? I'm like, I don't know. I could try a hate crime, wouldn't recommend it.
Jimmy,
freedom camping.
Everybody knows that Jimmy's the best.
Jimmy, let her fucking talk. God damn it, mute yourself.
Oh yeah, you really care about what Fancy Pants has to think?
Yes,
we do,
she did ask me.
Yes, we do, Jimmy.
Unlike you.
The original thought behind the first camping trip for the freedom people was it started at the it was actually the Freedom Rodeo that Ty Northcott had at his property just outside of Olds, and 4 of us showed up. Myself, Dirty Max, Shane, 75 Till You Die, and Clayton, Alberta Strong and Free. Those were the only 4 that showed up for that entire thing. And that's how the camp thing started, because the 4 of us went live and started talking, and then we all created this thing, but we were going to make it really intimate and small because we didn't want it to get too overwhelming. And there was certain people that we agreed in a group live chat that Kim hosted that was on a Zoom call that Darren because of previous incidences that we didn't want the drunken aggressiveness at that point when he was drinking to show up when there was going to be kids there and that be a thing. So they just everybody voted that Darren was not coming, and then all of a sudden I was left out of the loop and Darren was there. And then I got blamed for being the only one. Then I was being blamed for the only one that didn't want Darren there when that wasn't even the case. And then I was screamed at by Dodgeman Scott multiple times. And then by the end of our conversation, he was like, okay, like, we don't have to like each other, but we're good. And I was like, okay, at least you heard my side. Not one of the other ones ever phoned me, messaged me. I got attacked by Shane multiple times. Multiple videos were made about me. Lorelai made videos about me, like throwing hot dogs down a hallway, saying I was a fucking whore, even though that wasn't the case.
That's horrible. I'm sorry they did that. That's fucking terrible.
Garrett, have you tried reaching out or having these conversations? It's been some time.
I have tried to have conversations with every single one of them. I've asked personally Clayton to have me on a live. So or even not even on a live, but in a conversation. And all I got was silence. I got met with silence. Not one of them. Not one of them. I even tried to reach out to Dirty Max.
Let me see what I can do. Okay, let me see what I can do.
Oh my God,
live,
Jimmy! Let me see what I
strings, and you'll get all your friends back if that's what you want. Jimmy has that power.
I don't want them. Let me just make this clear.
No,
I don't want them
for
as
closure.
friends.
Like, to be clear, just for closure. Like, can we just like you're like still dealing?
I want the rumors and bullshit that was all spread about me to fucking be flattened and ended because none of it was true. I literally have screenshots of Tori telling me, which is Ford Mama, that the reason why she didn't want to be my friend anymore, I was the only one that brought her into the group in the first place. The only reason why she was at the campsite was because she's from where I live, Drayton Valley. And I invited her to come along. I met her at the fucking wash place, like where I wash my truck. And I said, hey, you should come join us. And I got, it was either going to be friends with you or I was going to be friends with them. And it was like, she chose to be friends with them. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I did nothing to her. Nothing.
I wasn't privy to any of these things, and I heard things, and people said things, and all of these things. And like, through all of those things, I want you to know, Kara, through all of the things that my friends have said, I just have always appreciated your takes and how kind you've been to my wife specifically. And I know that there's still these feelings that are out there, and I'm going to have a conversation, okay? And we'll see how it goes.
I don't.
Just so you know,
You don't care, Jimmy. Jimmy, she don't give a fuck about what you're going to say to them.
Jared, just so you know, Jared, just so you know, and Shane will 100% corroborate.
I think it's really funny that these people think they're doing some smooth work in WhatsApp and Discord. Like, that shit's been around for years and years, dudes. You want to fucking pull some strings and make a little chat and say, oh, let's forgive Kara? Go suck your own dick, Jimmy. How about that one? I might get my live reported right about now because you're pissing me off, Jimmy. You're drunk
this
and
I can't. Entertainment purposes only and counter speech. TikTok, please do not ban Samantha's very first live. She's just learning.
So, like, Shane will corroborate that I've actually had this conversation in regards to you, and like, yes, there's a lot of hurt feelings that are still out there in regards to these things, Kara, and I don't know you to be anything other than who I know you as, and like, because these things have happened, have never swayed me.
Yeah, that was profound, Jimmy.
So
I don't know you, I just know you as I know you.
Great, so perfect. So
did I throw you off, Jimmy?
Nancy's dog hates you, Jimmy. You should quit talking.
Your dog's
actually not my dog for once.
Quit talking, Jimmy. You upset that dog.
But my dog does hate racists.
What is my dog? They have a very good sense of that. And
I want you to know that I've advocated for you multiple times. Okay, and now I'm gonna have a little bit more serious conversation in regards to this.
Jimmy just ignores the three of us because we're irrelevant to what Jimmy's trying to say. He's trying to hypnotize Kara. He's still trying to love bomb the shit out of her. He's gonna pull some strings. Well, good. You and Kara fix your relationship. But what the fuck are you gonna go pull strings about? That's what I want to know.
Well, she's upset that my friends are upset with her still, and it's been a long time, and I think it's time to put her to bed. And if you people can't figure that out, then, like, you're lesser humans than I am.
I'm not. Don't call me a you people and try to degrade me. I didn't even know this woman when she got on the panel. I'm just happily letting you spew your big mouths all over Canada. I'm starting to see a pattern where the core of some of the idiocy is right in southern Alberta. So I do appreciate Kara coming on my panel.
Well, Kara is a beautiful person.
Well, I appreciate you letting me up here.
Yeah, she's beautiful until she isn't, right, Jimmy?
No, she's beautiful, regardless.
Screenshot that.
You are beautiful. You are powerful. You are intelligent. You are smart. You are funny. You are brave. You are confident. You are the best mother. You are the best dog mom.
I won't
you drive
agree with
the best.
that.
You talk the best. You look the best. That body, that mind. Shut up, Jimmy.
Wow, that was a poetry jam.
Sorry.
Loved it.
I'm sorry if they're not allowing me to like you, Kara. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do.
We're just giving her a heads up.
Jimmy, I legitimately said heal your relationship with Jimmy, but what's this bullshit about Jimmy where you're gonna pull these strings and all you did was like blah, 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 blah,
These strings. I'm gonna talk to my I'm gonna talk to my 5 only friends on this app, and that's what I'm going to do.
Nobody are friends on this app.
I have 5 of them. I'm sorry that you can't find
That's such
one.
a fucking group mentality. It's disgusting. And you just think that you're cool. You're like, I'm going to heal everything with this one call here. I'm going to pull
and
some
you're gonna
strings
stand
for
in my
you.
way. Is
And
that what
meanwhile,
it
you're
is?
admitting to be a
Oh,
group
great.
of
So
fucking
wait. So
bullies.
great. Perfect. So wait.
You're
So
admitting
what?
to
You're
being
gonna
a group of bullies, you knob.
So you're gonna stand
That's
in my
what you
way.
do. That's why
kind of
everybody calls you on
Are
your
you gonna
shit, Jimmy.
stand in my way
This is
then,
why
Samantha?
everybody calls you on your
Is that
shit,
what you're
Jimmy,
gonna do?
because you literally expose it to us every single day.
Samantha, you're gonna stand in my way.
Related to Jim,
You're gonna stand in my way, then.
Jimmy?
Yeah, look at you, hateful fucking shrews. Look at
You
you.
stole my word.
No, yo, you
I
use
really don't
shrew? I didn't
believe
even
if you
know.
are trying to mend a friendship, I don't think anyone will be able to get in your way if you truly
No, I
believe
don't
it.
have a problem
Especially
with Kara,
Samantha,
and
so I don't know why you're what the
friendship
hype is
because
about.
Kara and I are friends.
I know, so I don't know what the hype is about. It's
Well, I
fine.
just wanted
you guys
him
are gonna
to
do your thing
explain
off
more.
app, and it's gonna be okay.
Well, Fancy, I wanted him to explain more
Vic, do
then
you
if
remember
he's
when
going to
Kara stood
talk
up for us?
about these strings that he's going to
Yeah,
pull and where they're going to pull
hold on.
from.
Vic
I'd
just
like to
came
know
back
where
from
those
the
strings
store.
are being
Vic,
pulled
do you
from.
remember?
Are they
hold
going to
on.
all come together
I'm
in
not-
a fancy ball?
Shut up, Vic. Do you remember when Kara stuck up for us and we were like, "What the fuck"?
Yes.
Do you remember why that was?
Not specifically, no, but I do remember her sticking up for us.
Yeah, do you remember it was because these people that are trying to love bomb her were like fucking gloating over some fucking nonsense bullshit?
You are smart, you are brave, you are talented.
That wasn't what it was, but okay, it's fine.
Kara
You have
remembers.
the hair
Shut
of
the fuck up,
goddess.
girl. Just,
Yep, I'm
you
not
just
sure what
shut up.
was going on
You
with
get
Deb
up
that
here and say your
day.
piece.
Like,
Kara,
she's
are you
in
ready
there.
to be on Fancy's wall tomorrow?
No, I don't. I'm not a part of any group. I'm just
Yeah,
a
but
little.
she's probably
you and
already
Sam
on there
are the
because
new
of you guys.
characters.
None of my
Kara, are you
business.
ready? Are you ready to
Yeah,
be
but
the new
she's probably
characters?
already on there, Jimmy, you knob.
I'm a knob.
Okay.
Well, you called me the R word, so that's,
I don't want to be.
I could
don't wanna
call
be
you a
on anybody's
twat waffle.
wall.
Do you like twat waffle better in the middle of the afternoon?
The R word. Ooh.
I like dingbat.
What a bad word. The R word.
I don't think dingbat gets
Kara,
mute.
I have a bunch of
message
stuff
me,
I have to
message
do.
me later. I'm gonna give you a phone call. Just message me and we'll talk about this, okay?
Oh, I've heard this before too.
I'm gonna go because I have dogs to deal with, 4 of them to be exact. So, and then one that I might end up getting back. One of Darren's puppies got injured, so I might have to go to Calgary to go get her. So
shout out to Darren.
not
Congrats,
like
motherfucker.
one of the ones that came from Darren. Whatever, it's fine. Y'all have a great day.
Good night, Kara, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Not if I talk to you first. Ooh, it's a race now, Jimmy. Who's gonna get her first? Ooh.
Fancy and Kara are best friends. She's gonna change her name to Nunya Pants.
Nunya Pants.
She's gonna change her name to Fancy Yo Business.
Look at that panel. I bet you Aminal's just drooling in the fucking waiting room.
I'll take a screenshot for him.
He should be.
Yeah.
I just want you guys all to know that I dislike all of you separately for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just so you know, she's up here. Yeah, just so you know, she's up here trying to find information on all of us so she can exploit those things for her own personal gain.
To exploit them. You exploit yourself well enough, Jimmy.
She just told you that. Hey, wait,
Come on.
She just told you that she doesn't like you for her own personal reasons, and that you.
We already talked about that. Don't mind your business, okay? I only worry about my relationship one-on-one, okay, Jimmy?
Probably 62 people in this room for different reasons.
The hate is real.
Very real.
That's crazy.
Unlike much that you do. You're a very fake man.
I'm a fake
As in,
man.
like, the things that you say are fake.
Things I say are fake.
The way you portray yourself is also fake.
The way I portray myself is fake.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. Thank you for paying attention for once.
Great job there.
Thank goodness he's a lot quieter right now.
Uh-huh. That's the best.
Uh-huh.
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 Vic.
So you have a string wall, and I'm not on it. Is there just like a picture of me above your bed, like Tiger Beat?
No, you bought the picture, remember? I didn't.
Oh, I bought the picture.
I have a question. It's 4:00. We got on this app at 10. You've been sitting in that chair for like, what, 6-7 hours while I've been out and about also while I'm on in the same lives as you. Does it like really hurt your back when you actually finally stand up? And I have one more question. Are you pissing in a 2-liter bottle like they do on Trailer Park Boys?
That's a weird thing to ask.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I love that flag. That's brilliant. Samantha, how'd you do that? Holy fuck.
All right, well, I'm going to leave, and I would encourage everybody else who likes me enough.
Jimmy's appendage would fit perfectly in Aminal's shit-covered mouth.
Jimmy would like Jimmy's team to know Jimmy's team is leaving. Okay?
Oh, no.
Captain's gone. It's time to go.
Oh my god, that flag is brilliant.
Oh, bye, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy and crew.
Good afternoon for me.
Okay, that picture, it's just an effect.
But weird.
I just took a fucking screenshot of him on his live last night. That's a screen.
No, but it's the perfectly round mouth.
That's what he
with
looks
his
like.
Turkey teeth, right? And his Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, just waiting to have a cucumber shoved in there. This was brilliant live, Samantha. I'm so happy you did it. I'm so happy you did it.
I'm glad you're here, too. I'm glad Fancy jumped up with me right away.
Right? That was I was in on my other account. I was like, oh shit, I can't, because I got what do you call it, like banned in the earlier live this morning in Bry Guys live, because the gang of mass reporters got mad, but it's okay. And then I was like, oh, I hope you realize this is me.
Yeah, I just seen it in the chat, but they got you banned this morning. Like, I guess it's just as well that Brian has me blocked everywhere, because I'd rather be blocked than banned.
Well, it was kind of interesting because I haven't been up in a box in a while. And one thing I do appreciate about Bri and Isaac, and now you, is you allow for the speech in the comments. You don't instantly block or ban. So while they're all talking shit, you can't defend yourself, or you can't get up in a box because you're banned or blocked or whatever, right? So then you can't defend yourself. So I was afforded the opportunity to say my piece, defend myself, and also make mocking jokes like we just did about Mr. Turkey Teeth here. And you're doing the same thing. like right now, like Siemens in here doing his stupidness, and me personally, him, I would just block because it's kind of like nonsense. But you're not even doing that, Samantha. So
Somebody's telling me that's not nice. No, I'm not blocking anything. I'm not going to babysit anybody on this app. But you know what I call it? I call it muting and booting. And that's what I'm trying to figure out this weekend is why they like to keep me muted and booted out of everything. What are they afraid that I'm going to see?
you know, I think, well, what I've seen of you a lot, Samantha, is you're very knowledgeable. You have wisdom. I mean, we're old, right? With age comes wisdom sometimes, and they don't like to hear it. And yeah, that's, I don't know. I'm on green gummies right now, but Fancy's a young lady who initially I was like kind of being a cunt about. Maybe I don't even know if I was, but either way, I was like,
you're special.
Pardon me?
Don't think you're special for doing that. It's very, very normal. Very normal behavior.
Yeah, I realized, but you grew on me, right? And I was like, and what made you grow on me was your wall. Your wall was brilliant. I was like, this is what homicide detectives do, you know? I was like, and people mocking you. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I'm neither left nor right. Yeah, I love Donald Trump. I have my reasons. Whatever. But it's like, yeah, you just grew on me, Fancy, and like Samantha and I were older, so we look at people like Isaac and younger people, not as children, but as, you know, feel like a protective bubble. So when I found myself picking on people that were young enough to be my kid, I was like, yeah, that's not good. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yep. Legit.
At the end of the day, for me, you guys told me this was history, and I just followed along. And they're making it memorable, and I'm here for it. So don't cry that people are watching your history being made. Don't make it public. I won't see it.
You know, Dosis wants to be famous for the biggest bully on TikTok, I'm pretty sure. That Beaver, whoever she is, she won't let me get at her either, but like she's going to be in the courts. She's about to make precedents, I think, that one for bullying on this app. Like, we got to be real here. This is really going on.
Yeah, I really do think it will be a precedent-setting case if it goes through, even if it gets settled out of court or whatever happens with that case. I really think it will be precedent-setting, and I think the fancies of the world accumulating evidence for such behaviors is fucking brilliant.
Zen, you literally made a video about my wall. You literally made content about my wall. So I guess I'm doing something right.
Why don't some of these bullies come up here and talk about it?
Yeah, come on up, Zen.
Come on.
Come on up, Aminal.
Kissy, Moist, Aminal, Dosis, all you guys, you know, you've done a pretty good job at trying to ruin my reputation on an app. Why don't you come up and tell us about it? Look at Moist laughing. Moist,
Well, you know, Samantha, it was really funny because, like, Aminal for one, right? Yeah, I keep saying, you know, you want to talk shit on this app, come down to the park. Not the Sacred Fire space, not the teepees, but the park. Just come down and talk this shit about me in front of my family and friends. Oh, well, I'll get my ass kicked, blah, 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 blah. Well, but you're a tough guy on the app. They've all heard and seen. I've showed my people his behavior and the way he treats people with disabilities and the downs and the this and the that. And it's not something tolerated. Yeah, I do this behavior on this app sometimes, but in the real life out there, it's like, yeah, no, man. And then, fuck, I'm high right now. I forget what I was going to say.
Well, that's okay, because I'm about to plug Rocker right now. If anybody hasn't seen the video that Rocker made, you should go see it. I fucking laugh.
I will give him that. I will.
Oh, but a new one like today?
That one, no, the one from yesterday is so fucking hilarious, you guys. I can't even quit laughing at it.
I know the one that a restaurant shared it, right?
Yeah, the Rocker did it or whatever. Yeah, and restaurant cut it or whatever. But
that's right. Yeah, I seen it. It was great. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say. So Aminal being all tough to Isaac. threatening a young man to like come to Toronto, right? I'm gonna kick your ass, blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know if he said that, but it's basically threatening him to come to Toronto, right? So you're threatening a young kid to come to Toronto, but you're half an hour from me and you won't come down here where you've been a few times to talk the shit you talk about everyone and me especially. And he's threatening, people. And I'm just, and all his friends are just like,
I have to interrupt you though, because that's him in the chat, that pinned you or whatever. And yes, I'm going to tell you, Aminal, I have screenshots of you threatening me. So watch yourself. I mean it.
Just like,
let me finish.
Respond to that as well.
I'm saying watch yourself, as in if I fucking go stub my toe and the police come along and I accidentally hand it to a police officer, you might be in trouble. That's what I mean. Because the first thing the cops love to do, Aminal, is go through Samantha's phone. They love it.
Anyways, Aminal, from that instance with Isaac, from my understanding, you asked him to come to Toronto. He agreed, asked you to pay for the flight. Then, yeah.
Oh, I offered.
And you said you're not going to pay for the flight.
I'm going to offer Isaac a flight. Sorry,
out of control.
Sorry, but yeah, you're right. I was going to offer him a flight. Come on down to Toronto. He can stay in the teepee, and we'll both invite him down. But he won't come because he's all talk. He's just a keyboard warrior.
He's a victim. I never met a man with
perpetual victim.
Yeah, he's the biggest victim. Like, it's just unbelievable. I'm like, that's why I think he's a joke. That's why this picture's up there. I think I've never heard a man cry victim, but if you think you're fooling me with that fucking card after you fucking come for me like you did there, Pindu, oh, I love this. Look at him down there. That's him. The Pindu. That's his backup fucking account.
Poor brown man with multi-million dollars. And he's a
minority. Like, fuck off. But he lives in Toronto. I don't know why it's so hard for you to get to the teepees there, Aminal. Like, you live in Toronto. You say you flex this. Toronto makes you Canadian. You're more Canadian than me because I'm not in Toronto. Don't you know?
Right. And the thing is, it's never been about come, let's fight, obviously. It's just come. I've offered him numerous times to come to the park and express what you express on this app in front of my friends and family and the homeless and others, and speak your truth face to face. It's not about, and he's like, oh, I'll get jumped, blah, blah, blah. Well, maybe if you start talking the way you do on this app, when you come to the park, yeah, you might get jumped. But if you just come, be a man, do it.
Aminal, nobody is coming at you for your race. Do you understand me? They're coming at you for your behavior. Your behavior has been absolutely childish and vile, slanderous, and a bunch of lies. You are a petulant child. Grow up. Stop crying online. Get some therapy. And go
I'll tell you
donate
why
money
I'm
somewhere
mentioning
else.
it, because the minority and the people, and I don't give a fuck how anybody takes it, that are the most important are the Indigenous of Canada, aka Turtle, and you feel free to fucking walk all over her and gangbang her, okay? Is that a good enough answer, Aminal? Thank you.
After using me for clout,
Yes,
causing
Aminal,
a bit of
please, go and
division.
build the most expensive golden wall, riddled with diamonds and all of the things, and make it much better than mine. Please.
Yeah,
I'm begging
exactly.
you to.
And
Anyways, I'm going to go. I'm going to start prepping dinner. Aminal, I want to thank you for copying my idea of the timeline. Flattered. Thanks for having me, guys. And I'm not friends with either of you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Pansy.
Bye.
Have a great
See
day.
you later. See you later, Emily.
Emily. Yeah, it's comical. No, honestly, like even when I tried to extend this offer to help Aminal do his clout chasing kindness acts at Christmas, it actually caused a bit of division amongst me and my people for a little bit, because I got kind of, dogpiled for allowing the filming, and well, yeah, basically allowing it. And then it turned out this way. So it was kind of like, and I told you so. So obviously, like, it's like family. You fight and you make up and whatever. So
don't beat yourself up. You were giving them the benefit of the doubt. Don't beat yourself up. Like,
thank you. Yeah, no, I've basically been showing them some stuff for when I'm actually over there. I'll put on a live and I'll be like, yeah, like listen to this shit. And I show the people, like, you know, his Down syndrome shit and all this. And the you know, so it's all good. Like it caused a bit of division for a minute, but in the end, they're still my family, and you know, it's great. Like, I've been in that park my entire fucking life. Yeah. And then someone in the comments like, oh, me and all my family, a bunch of homeless people. None of us are homeless. We all have homes. We're there for a reason, and it has nothing to do with being homeless.
They don't get it.
No, they don't.
They don't get it. And like the ability to just like slander somebody. What if I didn't have as thick a skin as I do against Dosis and her crew? Like, what if you're actually beating down a stranger, like gang banging 15 to 20 of you every day? Do you think about what that would actually do to somebody's mental health? No, you don't. You don't. Because people's mental health and breakdowns and disabilities are your entertainment, sadly.
You know, you're so right, Samantha. For people who haven't got thick skin, it can be really traumatizing. And as addictive as this app is, they kind of allow the trauma to continue because they want to hopefully maybe find connections or something. I don't know, you know. But you got to be thick skinned to put up with people like that. Excuse me. I'm definitely very thick skinned, as are you. And that's kind of what I started to really appreciate about you the past few months, seeing you. And I'm like, go, girl.
Yeah, and Venom too. Like, Venom can rattle on, but I mean, he's just expressing other views and stuff without attacking people, but they want that shut down too. Like, it's just, you know, it's not okay if you want it shut down. Like, yeah, keep it in your Discord. Don't bring it here. The amount of shit, like I said, I could like, Aminal, I know you're fucking listening, dude. You threatened me. You fucking threatened me, whether you remember it or not. I got the screenshots of it. It was in a public fucking chat, and it's highly illegal. And since you are more Canadian than I am, as you've told me many, many times, you should know that that threat is highly fucking illegal. And you make gangster jokes like you've been to jail before. We all know you fucking haven't. We know you haven't.
He likes to rep Regent Park, but
it's a good look to end up in jail for something like that. You fucking freak.
He likes to rep Regent Park, which I don't know if you're familiar, but it's pretty hardcore fucking ghetto, right? But I'm telling you, man, the shit he spews he wouldn't survive a second in the hood talking like that. To brown people, to black people, to native, to white, to don't matter who. Like, he would not get away with this shit. And he puts, like, you took a jacket from Zen's donation. 100% I took a jacket. He knew it. He fucking's like, yeah, that'll look really nice on you. I still got it. Out of, like, what, 300 jackets I've given away to the homeless? Yeah, I took one. Whippy-doo.
Wow, I was wondering about that comment. I'm not reading them all, but yeah, if he's in here I know that's your pinned to fucking backup, Aminal. I seen you on it. Why don't you come up here? Why don't you put your big boy panties on and come up and talk about your live last night? Let's have a rerun. Let's have a rerun about how you did a live about a 28-year-old man's package and how, like, numerous times talked about what you thought he would want to do to you. Like, I think those were your thoughts about him or something. It was creepy as fuck. So how about you get up here and defend that live? Because I'm sure there's a ton of video footage of it.
Oh, he's claiming he's reported. Yeah, okay. You can get up here. You were up here in the other live earlier.
If they're reporting, let's end it anyways. We'll come back. I've been up here too long, Turtle.
Awesome. It was a great first live, Samantha. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, we'll pick up this weekend because there's still some things I want to talk about.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome. Wait, is this Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh shit! So we still got a whole fucking Oh yeah, it's going to be an interesting night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. All right, love you, dear.
Yes, have a good day. Bye.
Bye.